jwtelecom.org. I'm not sure where Watchtower is headed with this thing. There's several routes that you could take with something like this. Probably their primary reason, and the one they're going to be putting out to the public, is they're going to be linking their North American properties with fiber optic cable. And fiber optic cable allows for speedier downloads, larger downloads can be passed through in a much shorter time. Connectivity is really boosted, and in the long run, once they get their well, since I was thinking, if they were going to do a build out, it would be pretty costly in the beginning, but from what I understand, this is already an existing company, and it's a dark fiber, or what I call like an unlit fiber. They're not really doing a build out. What they're going to be probably doing is leasing out unused infrastructure, cable that's already existing, not being used, and they can lease it out not just for themselves, but they'll probably be able to lease it out to other companies. Looking at Jerry Jones's video earlier, he contacted somebody, and she answered the phone, Telecom brokers. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not going to be kind of branching out in that direction for the simple reason of getting internet connectivity, telephone connectivity, and all that kind of thing relatively cheaply. If they own the telecom, they can charge themselves little or nothing. And then eventually what the Watchtower could be as a sole client, they could be a tax write-off for the telecom, being that they donate so much of their broadband to it, or their bandwidth to the society. Where this could also go if, and this is a big if, they want to branch out into offering internet service as an ISP, an internet service provider, to the general public, or maybe market specifically to JWs. Knowing the JW mindset as I do, and what little information I have right now, but if, let's say, they were to branch out into offering, at least to JWs, discounted internet service, with the idea of filtering out apostate websites, filtering out porn sites, filtering out your typical search engines that will take you to anywhere you want to go on the internet, depending on what you type in. They would probably develop their own JW browser and have their own search engine, where most everything would be found on jw.org. If you typed in anything, you would pull up some piece of literature that those fools have printed in the past or have recently written up. What I see happening too is Brother Jones just got the new jw.telecom.org for his house. I can't wait to get mine. And then they're going to be probably shunning people that don't have the jw.telecom.org internet provider. And, well, if you don't have ours, that must mean you like to surf porn, brother or sister. You must be looking at apostate material on the internet. So they're probably going to try and lock in their own clientele if it goes that way. That's a big if. But I can see that they're desperate for cash, and if they can at least save money, I mean, they are putting a big chunk of change behind their website. If I was running that show, that's exactly what I would do. I would try and get my bandwidth as cheaply as possible, and so this may cost them initially X number of dollars, or it may be a donation from, some nitwit that actually owns something of value and wants to donate it to them. Um, but that's probably what I would do. I would try and get my bandwidth as cheaply as possible, and if that involves owning your own uh, telecom company, that's probably exactly what should happen, since they're running a big website and expecting lots of traffic, and they're probably moving much more than we can even suspect out here right now to to the cloud and doing a lot more stuff there. They probably will eventually be getting to the point where they're going to be doing the meetings and the assemblies uh, right from one of the Bethel locations, and just do like a podcast with it. And everybody, doesn't matter where you're at, you won't have to spend. They'll probably hit them with, you're not going to have to spend money on driving to convention sites, hotels, and restaurants. And they can probably check, if they own their own telecom, they'll be able to check the number of people that are actually the on the podcast or the broadcast that they're doing, and monitor by IP address who's logged in and actually paying attention to the Witch Tower, and listening to the Wash Towel, Babylon Crap Society's latest propaganda. Anyway, that's my take on this new venture of theirs. Um, it's probably very basic and innocent looking in the beginning, but it does. Being an IT professional myself, networking professional, it does have a potential to go to making them money by charging JW's money for their squeezed down internet. That's exactly what it probably would be, a squeezed down internet. Filter out all uh, negative stuff against the Watchtower. It'll be all pro Watchtower stuff. So anyway, kind of like the old what AOL was supposed to be, was just kind of like a family friendly thing. It'll probably be just a JW thing. If. That is a big if. I don't want anybody to say that I'm jumping to conclusions or anything, because I don't think I'm really jumping to conclusions. I'm just saying uh, where it looks like where the beginnings are and where it may end up. So anyway, have a great weekend. It's already going to be Friday, so God's blessings on all of you, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.